Do not let a flat tire slow down your kid's ride. That new Riprock has tires with inner tubes. Fixing a flat means installing a new inner tube. You will need a few things to get your kiddo rolling again. Best to keep these on hand, so when the time comes, you can repair the tire quickly. You will need the correct size inner tube, plastic tire levers, and a floor pump, plus a 6mm hex key to unscrew the axle and remove the wheel. Start by removing the wheel. You probably don't have a work stand at home, so just turn the bike over. Pretty easy to get the front wheel out. Just unscrew the axle and pull it out the side. Then pull the wheel up and off. But if you need to remove the rear wheel, you'll need to get around that derailleur first. Pull the derailleur body back and rotate the lower pulley forward to release chain tension. Then you can more easily lift the rear wheel and get the cog set past the derailleur. Locate what caused the flat. If the thorn, tack, nail, or glass is still in there, pull it out. Just be careful not to cut your finger. Use tweezers or pliers to safely remove the debris. If you cannot find the item that punctured the tire on the outside, you may find it when you get inside the tire. The plastic tire levers safely help pull the tire off the rim. Do not use a metal tool like a screwdriver. It may bend or scratch the rim. Get that plastic tire lever hooked under the tire and slide it around the rim to pull the tire off the rim. Repeat on the other side. You want to take the tire completely off the rim to check for debris. With the tire off the rim, look around the inside of the tire to find what punctured the tube. Make sure you remove the entire object. Even if you pulled it out from the outside, make sure a piece is not lodged inside, which will puncture the new tube. Take the new tube and put just enough air in it to take shape. Line the valve up with the hot patch, the tire name, or logo. Check the tire rotation direction to make sure it is pointing forward. Get that valve through the hole in the rim, followed by one side of the tire on the rim. Flip to the other side and do the same, starting at the valve and working both hands in opposite directions, folding the tire onto the rim. It may get a little harder as they come back together across from the valve. Hold the wheel in a secure place. This can be resting on your thighs or on top of a garbage can. Using the palm of your hands, fold the tire bead into the rim. If it gets too hard, try holding one side in place with your palm or thumb while you inch closer with your strong hand, folding a little more of the tire onto the rim until the whole thing pops into place. Pump a little more air into the tire, only 5 more psi. Inspect around the edge of the tire where it meets the rim. Make sure the inner tube is completely inside the tire. No little part of the tube is pinched and exposed between the tire and the rim. Once you are sure it's all tucked inside the tire, inflate to 25 psi. Inspect the rim again at the tire line. Make sure the tire is even and round. Get that wheel back into the bike. Make sure to line up the disc brake rotor into the brake caliper. Insert the axle and use the torque wrench. Tighten to 10 Newton meters. Spin the wheel to make sure it moves freely. Tires and tubes are not indestructible. Flats will happen. Be prepared to make the change and your kiddo will appreciate getting their ride back quickly. Tubes will also lose air over time. They need to be pumped up regularly, so use the floor pump to keep them at 25 psi once a week. Your little Ripper will appreciate the help if you can fix their tube at home. Remember, your local specialized retailer has all the parts you'll need to keep your garage stocked. They'll also be there for you if you need additional service to keep that Riprock rolling.